was a fuck. It was like it was a stereotypical desert city. You get stereotypical desert music.
Episode 46. I welcome you to my players. I will now begin introducing them because they're respectful of their DM and will shut the fuck up during the intro. First off, the goodest boy, Sippy, here again, also again with Salami Up Babies.
I'm all alone. There's no one here besides me.
Less alone, but infinitely more stressed out, Arania, played by Liv.
Really going through a lot, and no one's here, and I don't know if we are anywhere near them.
Recently done with getting shanked in the throat, giggity. Murder Wig, played by Connor.
My pusty throat.
Soon to be putting another hole in his throat, in our Martyr's throat. Sneak Rat, played by Shane.
Ain't no bugs on me.
Once again, avoiding all consequences and living a comfortable life. Uhal, played by Mason, just vibing in the nearby village that you've come to know is called Salazan.
Just chilling around, having some tea.
Last we left our heroes. That's a very debatable term. They had gotten into a bit of a sticky situation after another one, and another one, another that. Finally managing to slip away from an intensely irate Merlin, who had been prodded by the Archon of Evil via soliciting his wife to kill the party. After many things happened, one of which the Archon of Evil getting essentially crushed, as far as anyone else can tell. And then Merlin bum rushing Oriar's avatar, who was body blocking him from his wife. The last thing the party sees is a massive explosion as they are teleported haphazardly into their chosen location of Ikesh. And let's see here, I have the list right here. Ah, fine. Lovely. The party was separated into several groups. The first of which sitting next to a Formicoid castle. Martyr and Fractal. Martyr having crippled himself due to making a deal with the Vermin Lord. Urania, Zrikic, Visenha. They appear to be in some sort of dark sand pit slope. Uhal is in the middle of Salazan. Sippy, sitting on the coastline with his three new little buddies, Ol, Ba, and Lu. Now wearing Captain Nodus's hat. Matron? No one has any idea. I believe we're going to start in that order, actually, yes. We're going to zoom in on Murder and Fractal. Murder.
Mm-hmm.
You come to.
Huh?
You are half buried in the sand. Oh, there you are. Yeah,
Not in my mouth.
yeah, I can tell. You see Fractal somehow are already wearing a turban, and which is actually on fire. So you're not sure what that what the getup is for. He looks like a walking torch.
Looks like Ermac.
Yeah.
Where are we?
We are in Ikesh.
Where?
In Ikesh.
5 more minutes. He rolls over in the sand.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why?
You're sinking.
Huh?
You feel the sand beneath you actively vibrating and almost like it's trying to suck you in.
Flap up.
See, isn't that nice?
Alright, I'm up. Now what? He looks down at his locked, warp stone covered arm. You got a fix for this?
Yes?
I'm sure Zurkish isn't going to be real keen getting close to me as long as I have it, so if you could just scrape this off.
About that.
Hmm?
There's no scraping off. Your arm is made of warpstone now.
What you mean? What you mean, Hoss?
Fractal doesn't respond and actually kind of conjures a tent. Let's talk inside. He appears to have also conjured a foundation that seems to be rebuffing the... Whoever cracked that cola is going to get smacked in the mouth.
Whoever cracked that cola is about to get smacked that cola.
Anyway. The foundation appears... The found...
But what about the foundations, DM? Happy New Year.
The foundation magically levitates a bit, so it does not sink into the floor.
Babe, did you hear that bit about the foundation? I'm done.
Come inside.
Where we'll walk in.
Alright. It is a bit bigger on the inside. And in the middle, it appears to be a, surgery table. Up.
What's that for?
Surgery.
I don't have any grapes.
Oh?
They did surgery on a grape.
Martyr. I'm going to have to cut off your arm.
Hmm.
Your arm's coming off if you don't want to die.
Oh.
Can I make an insight check to see if he just wants
You certainly
me as a component?
You can certainly try.
Eh, 9.
Very insightful.
What do I get with a 9, God?
Disappointed.
I'm going to roll D20 and I'll know what the roll is. He's telling the truth. Then your arm is made out of magic uranium.
Alright. Battlefield amputation time. Give me something to bite on. Grabs a rock.
Get on the slab. I'm a fucking professional.
Uh-huh.
Return the
He has a mouth.
slab.
He has a mouth in his rock.
He has a mouth in his rock? What kind of rocks does he have?
Oh, right where you are.
Marcos, use the anesthetic.
Huh?
You turn around and you're bashed in the head with a shield.
This is like my favorite player character ever.
Oh, thank God you show up. All right.
That's the first. Is that the first time Fractal has ever thanked the gods?
No, he thanked Marcos. Marcos is his pride and joy.
That's Marcos is also not a god.
Mm, not yet.
Connor, is that the first time he thanked a god? No, he thanked his good friend earlier. Well, it's nice.
He Fractal will then take out a bone saw and fade to black. Arania.
Do I notice the 9-inch horns on Zerkich?
No, they don't go like that. I'm not that mean. To anyone but Martin.
Wow.
He literally asked for it. Look at that
He
face.
does. Constantly.
Mm.
As I stated earlier, you are all in some sort of pit. With a slope. The sand is an obsidian black. And
Is
the
it
people
solid or just that color?
just that color. Everyone in the pit is Arania, Zrikich, and Vicenha.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
You do see Zrikich half buried in the sand already, but his eyes are open and and he seems unhappy. So everything's fine.
Hello over there. Do you need help digging yourself out?
No.
Okay.
Angrily
I'm gonna go
sinks
check on
into the
Vicenna.
angrily sinks into the sand.
Listen, if that's what he wants, far be it from me to stop him because that's only gonna lead me to getting my hands bitten off.
Fair enough. Vicenna is having trouble getting out of the sand.
I will help her out.
Is this like a pit where it's just like a divot in the sand to make a pit, or is there like solid surface and there's a hole?
The best way I can describe it is going to be a little worrying to you. It looks like a giant sandline pit.
Yikes.
And as that thought crosses your mind, you hear something underground.
I start digging this set out faster.
Oh, good. Disturb more scent.
Listen, we can't run if she's stuck in there.
True. Alright, now I'm going to roll a D100. D100.
D200.
D2000. Hope I roll above a 50. That wasn't above a 50.
No, it wasn't.
Matter of fact, that's actually pretty severe. That's...
Oh no.
Alright, sir. That also... Alright. Let me pull up my super cracked out Africa table. Oh, speaking of which. You hear loud thumps. Boom, 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 boom. Slow, laborious walks. And you look up along the rim. Not right in front of you, but probably about a third of the way across the pit. A gargantuan elephant covered in bone spikes and bleeding from several cuts is walking deliriously by.
Does it look like a real, like the animal elephant?
Yes, covered in bone spikes. If regular elephant is huge, this thing's colossal.
But it
Well,
looks
not colossal.
injured?
Oh yeah, it's
Gargantuan.
Yeah, gargantuan. Thank you. It's yeah, it seems to be sliced to shit, and there's a bunch of spears and weird burn marks on it.
I would like to, if it looks like just a very, very large sized actual elephant, as in beast, then I would like to use speech of beast and leaf to just kind of hold up my hands peacefully. Excuse me. I can't help but notice that you're injured. Would you allow me to help?
Who said that? It hasn't noticed you.
I'm just gonna kind of put myself off to the side in its line of sight. Would you like some help?
It manages to look back and see you all. Hello.
Hi.
It looks at you.
I have some knowledge of medicine and healing. Are you in need of help?
Oh, yeah. Everything feels fuzzy. Cold.
Oh.
It is blisteringly hot for you all.
Is this thing standing outside of the pit?
Yeah.
And you said it's covered in spikes?
Yeah. It's covered in spikes and bone plates.
It
Rick
looks
is
like those
gonna Indiana
elephant
Jones
creatures
his way
from
out of
Lord of
this
the Rings, right?
You both talked at the same time.
Shane,
But
go.
said Zerkich is gonna Indiana Jones his shit.
Okay, make me an athletics check.
I was saying it looks like those elephants out of Lord of the Rings, right?
Like the oil
Actually,
pants.
actually, yeah, it's roughly that size, maybe a little bigger.
But it has that kind of like the bone spikes are like
Yes.
armor.
Yes, I'm saying it's a dire element.
Yes.
He's going to just lob his grappling hook to it and then use it to pull himself out of the pit. Fuck.
You miss.
2 3s.
I feel like it's probably pretty common knowledge that with massive blood loss, you start to feel unnaturally cold.
Yes.
I'm going to just kind of tell Vicenna to just kind of keep digging herself out. I'm gonna approach the elephant.
Okay, make me an athletics check. It's outside the pit. You're in the pit. Nothing has changed.
I know. Now I have a reason to want to get out of there. Athletics?
And you were so comfy before.
23.
Okay. All right, you begin to make progress.
Just double-checking that you said athletics. My acrobatics is a +2.
All right, you begin to make progress out of the pit. He looks back at you. Are you okay? You're in a hole.
We are in a hole.
I can help.
That would be very appreciated, and then I can help you faster.
It's going to turn around and start lumbering toward you all.
I love him.
That's nice, dude.
10 out of 10 would die for this elephant. -4.
It technically has disadvantage because it's low on blood.
Oh.
Sexy.
What?
That's
All right. So it turns around and starts lumbering towards you, It does not occur to it that this is also it is also susceptible to the pit.
Oh, I just assumed we're big enough to get in and out.
Oh no! This thing is this pit is a giant sand lion pit.
Walk again.
In terms of appearance, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Y'all don't know a damn thing yet.
Pit. Oh.
And it just fell into it. All right, I need.
You killed it. He's gonna die.
I need all three of the people in the pit. So yeah, you two and Vincent, I need me deck saves at disadvantage.
8.
Oh, you and Murder, lovely.
Oh, wonderful.
Hang on, let me roll for
You really can't roll. Ricky really can't roll shit when it's Dex. Like, he's supposed to be good at Dex, but he can never roll. It's initiative. It's his Dex.
All right, so Vicenta uses her air powers to gust herself out of the way. Whoosh. Zerkich and Arania, however, you are knocked further into the pit. Luckily, Zerkich, your grappling hook got caught on the elephant, so you're actually going with it.
I missed it, but it got caught on it anyway.
Natty one. You can let go of your grappling hook.
Okay.
Give up the grappling hook? That's terrible.
Give up the grappling hook.
That's a terrible choice you're trying to make him make.
I mean, you can... No, I'm not even going to accentuate the possibility you can strength check your way out of holding that element. Even if you succeed, I'm just going to break... It's a bad day to be Zerkich.
It is definitely not a good day to be Zerkich, for sure.
Alright, so...
But now that he's in the
Get out of
pit...
my inventory, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, the elephant has fallen full head first into the pit.
I would like to go help him and start trying to pull spears out of him.
He's fallen... He's still falling.
Oh no.
You hear a rumbling.
Bye, dumbass.
Don't be mean.
As you say that, just slightly in the background, you hear the elephant scream as a large pincer comes out of the ground and starts thrashing him around.
Oh.
Until eventually your new friend is cut in half, and the bits are dragged into the pit. Luckily, this gives you guys the time to crawl out of the pit, unmolested by the giant antlion. Good job.
Sacrifice.
No. I'm so sad. He was gonna be our friend.
There will be no friendship this campaign.
Zerkich will stand there as he...
He was injured and he could have given us a ride.
Yeah, he could have. He rolled two ones.
The antlion goes to town on that dumbass elephant.
Yep.
Zerkich will just stand there, opening up pockets and emptying sand onto the floor. Well, that's not the way I initially planned to have that thing get me out, but whatever.
I'm so sad. He deserved better. He had a name.
He did, actually.
It's like Spurt. tragedy of Spurt all over again.
You knew that thing for about 10 seconds. Why are you crying?
Because he was nice, and he was injured, and he could have given us a ride to wherever our fucking friends are, and it's been a really stressful 24 hours, and we are in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the desert, and we don't even know where we are!
As you all are having a meltdown, Vicenna taps your shoulders.
What?
And she points behind you both. And there is, as far as you can see, toward the coast, is just more varying sized pits.
That's not good.
Immediately snapped out of the emotional breakdown with this danger.
That's not good at all.
Oh, don't walk into a pit.
And some pits are actually leaking smoke until you see a gout of lava.
Oh, hell no.
Welcome to and there's actually just a dead wood hanging from a very gnarled tree that says "Welcome to Ikesh."
Okay, we're on Ikesh. That's great. Where the fuck is everyone else?
Who knows?
Sippy.
Standing here is not gonna find out.
Sippy.
Mm-hmm.
You come to, and there appears to be a small toy boat looking creature licking your face.
He flicks open his big ol' eyes and picks it up. Which one is this?
That would be Ol.
Ol, okay. Ol. Thanks for waking me up. Where's? I'm sorry about your captain.
He's the one wearing the hat.
Gives it a pat. Okay. Where are your Where are the other two?
Like two fat baby seals. The other two toy boat mimic looking things are on your legs.
He will he will scoop them up.
Ba is on your left leg. Lou is on your right leg.
He will just scoop them so that all three of them in their arms. And he will look down at them.
They're crying in your arms.
Yes. He looks up, just on this unfamiliar shore, and does he see any landmarks at all, or no?
No. In fact, you are on a very. You're wearing armor and you are relatively shielded by your cloak, but the ground looks very volcanic glassy. But there are it's not just like a black beach. There are flecks of gray and white strewn around. You walk up to one of the larger pieces and you kind of kick it over and you see a skull.
Wonderful. Okay. So, volcanic rock and bone. That is a wonderful sign.
You see yourself a large mound of gnarled-looking blood-red coral, also holding a gnarled sign that says "Welcome to Ikesh."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He mutters to himself, I would assume I was finally in hell, but you three are here, so that can't be the case.
Something I should note. The skulls don't look humanish. Or box standard humanoid.
Okay, I was gonna ask if, do you mean, they're not human or humanoid?
They look amphibian.
Strange.
Matter of fact, there's another chunk of something next to the skull.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to dig it up a little bit.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't feel like it's necessary.
I think the DM thinks you should do it, Bill. The DM's
Sippy.
gaslighting you to do it.
Zippy, feeling an odd urge, will dig up the thing, knowing this is probably Bill, knowing this is probably where Golg D-Day was.
And you do, in fact, pull up the tattered remains of a weirdly distended-looking gas mask.
Okay. Yeah, he will look at the three of them. Can you three be any vehicle other than a boat?
Bar? No?
Oh my god, they're Pokemon.
They look at each other. And they kind of like hop out of your arm.
I don't speak Slimonese.
He does not.
Yep. Roll me D100. Ray above 50. Actually, they're gonna try. They're gonna try extra hard for you. Pray for better margin. Pray for above 40.
Okie doke. Oh, do you want me to roll or you roll?
Yes, I would like you to roll.
Okay.
They're trying hard for you.
Nice!
All right.
Sex mobile time.
Yes.
Nice.
Driven by the most sexless member of the party.
All right. So that's not what happens. But what does happen is
Coward.
I'll take your kneecaps just because Fractal's a dick. I'll give you Cotton Hill legs. I'll do it.
Cotton Hill legs is
So
certainly an image.
yes, it is. Look like Deadpool. So they lost a good bit of mass during the event.
Mhm.
So the boat isn't going to be a galleon. What is it is essentially a, let's say, a small, like a small houseboat, kind of like a little bit of a party boat. Appears in front of you, and then gets slowly almost inflated on tank treads.
Amazing. He pats them all. He's just, you guys did a very good job. I'm very proud of you all. And he will hop in. And I forget if he has sending prepared. He does!
DM
Okay.
leans in takeaways. No, go ahead.
You can't take you away fucking sending? Really?
It gets
Really?
counterspelled no matter where you are.
Fucking really?
Roll a D100.
Oh my
What's
God. We're on the
that?
same plane.
What's that?
The boats want
Hank
you
CL
all by
himself comes
themselves.
down and smacks a spell out of your hand.
Oh my God.
Somebody strikes it from existence, and so it can no longer be cast anywhere.
Wow, it's now a 7th level spell. Who could have guessed?
Okay. He will cast sending to Martyr first. Because he doesn't know he's probably getting surgery at this very moment.
All right,
Okay.
write your message. Now, I can do two things here. I see two routes. One,
Decided there are two wolves.
I wake up Martyr mid getting his arm cut off. Or two, Sippy doesn't get a response. I like both of these options.
Yes.
Wait, maybe he just got. I think I get the best of both worlds here. The only response you get is Martyr screaming. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. But yeah, basically, does he get the message then? Or is it just screaming?
What do you
What's the
think?
message?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me the message.
Right message.
I'm writing it out. I'm by the coast. Are you well? Where are you?
I'm going to leave this one up to Martyr. I can go
Is that
either
it?
way.
That's it for now. If he only hears screaming.
You send your message and you hear, ah!
Quick, more anesthetic. You somehow hear that too, and hear a big clang.
I didn't sound like 25 words.
It was 25 characters of awe.
Yes.
Ah.
Oh god, it's like text to speech.
Yes, exactly. He just shakes his head.
You don't hear the parts
Oh.
about fractal or the clang. You just.
Okay, so he's going to be like, well, that's not good. Is there anyone with him? I'm going to take that off and cast it to Arania. Same message, but with the addendum, who is with you?
Ronnie just crying over her sad elephant friend.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna do the Laura Bailey counting. Near several antlion. Quick aside, is that one word or two?
One. I'm not mean.
One. Antlion pits. Zrikich, Vasenha, here. That's 7. Can we see the chasm that's on the map or no?
Yes. It is a slight dip.
Chasm to the south. 11. East coast or west coast or north coast? You? Wait, that was 20. So east coast, west coast, or north coast. You are near which coast? That's 24. That's the best I got.
Could Sippy see that there's like 2 little horn things? Like if he looks across, can he see another little horn thing, or is that way too far away?
That's way too far away. I have the first section revealed on the travel for Ikesh, and I'll say it now. Ikesh is big, and the terrain is very rough. Let's see here. Where did I put Ikesh travel rules? There we go. Click. Oh no, that I put that back in GM. That's that. Oh, almost. That's a special tool we'll save for later. But that one will be on the recording. The other ones will stay down past away. In the other secret handout. Edit. All players. Three days per tile. In the flatlands.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Okay. So, Sippy is going to try to fly straight up to get a better view of where the hell he is.
Alright.
He's going to do his shifty shift and then fly.
Alright, how high do you fly it?
So I can go 60 times 9, and then the last one I could just drop and then try to catch myself. So
let me rephrase this. Do you breach 300 feet?
yeah, absolutely. I can do that and come back down easily. Yes.
Okay. Why does he give me the laurels? Okay. 6. Come on, where are you? Come to Papa. There's walruses in this fucking game. You know what? I'll save that one for later.
We love walruses.
Boop, 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 boop. We'll use this one. You
God,
feel a shadow run over you.
Oh
And you look up.
no. Mm-hmm.
There is a winged speck above you. Whether really small or really far away.
Okay. Do I see the chasm?
You do.
Okay. So yeah, he will quickly fly down back to back to uh back to the mobile, the old blue mobile.
Okay.
And he's going to point them in direction of the chasm. He's like, onwards. We must go find the rest of us. And he will send to Arania again. He says, oh yeah, well he can easily just guess where he is based on sun position, what coast he is.
Really, that's a 13 to hit. Huh.
Okay.
For some reason, old Baloo is starting to freak out, and quickly steers you off to the side into a nearby offshoot ravine, and you kind of like slams against the wall.
Oh.
Could you roll me a perception check?
I would love to roll your perception check.
All right, you see it pretty easily. You see a golden bird fly past you, and you hear a peal of thunder.
Oh. Okay.
And with that roll, I'm going to let you peek in on that size category, gargantuan.
Okay. So we're in a sort of chasm, right?
Yes.
Hello?
Does he see like a small crevice that would fit like barely Sippy, like that goes deep in a deep crack or something?
That old Baloo would fit in this form.
Oh no, not in that. He's like he wants. Well, my plan was to tell old Baloo to go back into Blob, and so he can grab them and put them back in his pack so he can hide easier.
Okay, they can do that.
So yeah, he's just like, shrink back, get in the pack. I'm going to hide us.
And they quickly poof into their little. By the way, Ol is like a little chibi tugboat. Ba is a little speedboat, and Lu is one of those swamp boats with the propellers.
A fan boat?
Yeah, fan boat.
Fan boat. I love that. He's a Florida boat.
Yep. And eventually, you're a loud shriek in the distance, and you see the bird fly back over, carrying something in its talons. It looks like a worm, but that can't possibly be. It's so far away, but that worm is still large.
What color is it?
With his owl eyes, he will try to see what color it is.
I'll let you have a 28. It's purple.
Okay. So you will after he sees and make sure it leaves properly, he will sneak out and start heading out, but he looks at the three squishes in his bag, and he starts walking on foot for at least a little bit just to check out his surroundings to see if there's
Fair enough.
anything around that looks like it would attract attention to them if
Okay.
he was to go on Old Blue again.
Yeah, you give it a little time, and you feel safe to get back on Old Baloo. Meanwhile, Uhal.
Yes, indeed. Uhal, the only guy who didn't get a sending.
I was cut off. I was getting to it.
Uhal, you've been led inside to the mayor's house. As you have apparated in the middle of a village. You are sat comfortably at a table, and provided food and drink, and you're looked over by a local doctor, a beetle folk.
Man, fuck this guy. I lose my arm and he gets to fucking wine and dine.
To be fair, it was your fault. Like, honest, my guy.
Hearsay.
I mean, I did get a 10 on the roll, so.
And you are looked over by the beautiful doctor. You appear to be mostly, fine. You do appear to be more, how do I put this? My bedside manner isn't the greatest. Get skinny, you've got the telltale signs of Yanti, but you're not a snake.
I'm sort of a Yanti, but not full. Not full.
Weird. Never seen a humanoid. Yeah. Humor. Yanti before. I just see snake people.
It's a different process. Snake full-blooded Yanti. They're born in it. I was really a ritual.
Wow.
Long process. Long process.
Wow. So anyway, yeah, you're not dehydrated or anything. You're just weird. The mayor will see you in a little bit. She's bit busy. I think her word was hitting the za.
Okay, thank you.
Skittles off. Eventually, a different beetle folk, much larger, more stern looking, appears to be some form of rhinoceros beetle folk, will lead you into the chambers of one Zillion Lazalison. No, Salazar. Bit my tongue.
One Salazar Slytherin.
Million. I knew you would do that.
Got it. Yeah, it even does look. No, I had to make it weird now.
Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like banana.
Vanguard.
Yep. Answer.
Was this guy saying anything to me?
No, he ushers you past a beaded curtain that somehow seems to keep smoke in there, despite being made of beads.
I don't question it.
Mm-hmm. Do you go in?
Ask him to hit the beetle
Yes.
booth.
I go in.
beetle move.
You ever wonder what Malphite's doing in the jungle when you aren't interacting with them?
Malphite.
Malphite's taking the 9 years to clear.
Oh, Baloo! Dick, 3-0.
Do they have the fucking little German boy voice? Oh mein Gott! Oh, Baloo!
No, little German boy, don't in the Black Template.
No
Alright.
little German slime.
The Codex Astartes is a bunch of bullshit.
All right, so Uhal, you
You
walk
guys
in.
like stop interrupting my time, please.
Absolutely not. This is what happens here. If you haven't figured that out yet, I don't know what to do for you.
You enter a dark room. It seems very spacious. You could almost feel it, the space expanding. And in the middle, surrounded by many cushions and braziers. You can't see past your knees. There's so much smoke in here.
Oh wow, this was piece of smoke.
Appears to be
Everyone will be like, "There's a lot of smoke."
indeed. And sitting up on the main dais is this. Hello, young wizard. Welcome
Was I
to.
shown something?
Hmm.
I see it now. Just didn't see the.
It's ForgeFire General.
Yeah, I see it.
See, there it is.
I was already on the page. That's why I was like, "Wait, where is that?" Oh, well,
Well,
Uhal will speak up and he'll be like, "Oh, who are you?"
my name is Cillian.
Well, my name is Uhal. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance as well, young spellcaster. It
I
is.
hope I didn't bug you by just suddenly appearing in the middle of town.
It was a little alarming, a spatial tear. Just bumming right through our town, but you know, Ikesh. It's pretty weird.
Yeah, I figured. I've read about it a few times.
So, I'm gonna start with the obvious question. What you doing here?
I don't know. I recently joined an adventure party, and
Oh yes. Oh, to be young again.
they were doing something, and it involved like not deities, but like the people below deities. Something about archons. I don't know if you're familiar with them. And basically, someone in the adventure party.
I have no idea.
Okay, well, just think step below deity. That's what an archon is. Step below.
Uh-huh.
And then the really powerful people, and one of my party members made a lot of other of these people, these kinds of people, angry, and then they sent people after us. We killed the person who was after us, but then they didn't like that we killed them, and someone like, I'm getting too much into it. Basically, they didn't like that we killed them. They tried killing us again, and we had to get out and we do some sort of teleportation, and I'm guessing the teleportation was not as certain as the person casting it would have liked it to be, and it kind of sent us all off in different directions. And I guess that's how I wound up here.
I see. You're either more baked off the whatever the fuck you're on than I am, or you've had a very trying last few days.
You 100% the latter. I wish I was making this up.
Damn.
That's rough, buddy.
Hate that for you.
Meh. It's not all bad. I killed a dragon before. Got a lot of
Oh,
stuff.
accomplished dragon slayer. That's impressive. What kind?
Honestly, I didn't pay much attention to it. Kind of turned into a zombie after we killed it. Pretty weird.
It's terrible. What color was it?
Honestly, what color was it? That was so long ago, I don't even remember.
I thought you didn't want to
A
interrupt your time.
corrupted brass one, I think.
It was a brass colored one.
I see.
So yeah, basically now I'm just hoping that, my friends either tell me where they're at or I can tell them where I'm at and, go from there.
Well, until we can accurately corroborate your story, maybe round up your friends, you should probably stick around. Rest. You've been through a lot.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. I've read about this country a few times, or continent a few times, and I don't think it's safe for a wizard to travel by himself.
No, definitely not.
So yeah, I'll just think I'll stay here for a bit.
Yeah.
Until, 'cause,
That,
this is a town. I don't know where all the other towns are at. I've seen a map in a very long time. So I'm just assuming if any of
we
my
would
friends get in
be
contact.
overjoyed to share a map.
Oh, wow, that'd be nice. Take a look at it.
Though you must be getting dreadfully tired. You should go lay down.
I can stay up a little bit longer. I'm not really that.
By all means.
But I am kind of hoping to talk to me.
You seem a bit haggard. He'll kind of hop off his daze and walk towards you. Its long tail kind of like whips through the mist, kind of disturbing it a bit before it settles back down.
Oh.
And you said you've never been to Ikesh before, correct?
Indeed.
Oh,
I've read about it. Never
so
been.
you definitely haven't heard of any of the Marauder clans, or the Resner Dominion, or the strange beast creatures from the deep south.
Nope. I'm just hoping my friends don't run into any of them.
I love tourists. Can you make me a con save?
Yes.
Anything that would boost that?
Say a what save?
Don't believe so.
Con save? Have a
Yep.
king.
Okay. Alright,
21.
so 21? You're starting to feel the effects of the quote unquote incense in the room. And you feel yourself getting a bit hungry, but you push it down. You've been getting weird impulses from the book recently, and pertaining to hunger in particular. So you've gotten pretty decent pushing those down.
Well, if it doesn't, I think I'll just take my leave at this point.
By all means, take one of the guest rooms.
I shall. Thank you for you're welcoming.
Welcome.
To Jurassic Park.
Welcome to Salazar, Dominion of the Nightshade clan.
Oh no.
And he'll do a curtsy.
I do one back. And then I'm gonna. Well, first I'm gonna take a gander outside to tell where the sun at, so I can get a general direction.
It's kind of weird. Once you look out the window, there's a bit of a haze hanging over the village.
Well, crap. Well, Uhal's just gonna go in the guest room. He's gonna hope that someone gets in contact with him.
Mhm.
Because he definitely doesn't want to wander in the desert by himself
Okay.
in a random direction.
That is a very good point. Murder. You wake up.
I wake up.
Yeah, you wake up. You're alive.
Holy shit! How do I feel?
Remind me again, which arm is the one that got really fucked up?
The right one.
Okay. You feel mostly fine, you know, beaten up, bruised a bit, but your arm feels fantastic. The pain's gone, and you look down. Oh.
Oh. There's no arm there, is there?
No.
Alright.
By the way,
Well.
I should specify, it's cut off right above the elbow.
Oh, so I still got a little bit of. So it's just my forearm.
Yeah.
Alright,
Fracture rolled pretty good, so he managed to whittle it down to right about there.
Martyr will slip out of bed, stand up.
Bed, you're still on the slab.
The
You had a tarp thrown over you.
That's what I mean. Damn, he didn't have high hopes for that surgery.
For Fractal's in, Fractal's outside with, you know, one of those sunbathing things where you got the thing and you're just like tanning yourself. It's like that, but it's like solar panels.
It's got a reflector just charging. Martyr will summon Trinity Edge.
Oh, yeah. Trinity Edge has hairline cracks running all along the handle.
And he goes to reach to try and pick it up and realizes this is a two-handed weapon.
It is.
Oh.
He will sheath it back inside himself and walk outside.
As you hold the blade, red light runs along the cracks, and you hear deep guffawing laughing.
Hybrian laughing?
Yes.
He ignores it. And he'll walk outside to join Fractal. Ugh.
Ah, zombie!
So,
oh, wait, right.
Where's my arm?
Points at Marcos, who's holding the equivalent of a toxic waste box.
I don't get to keep it.
Yeah, squad finders keepers.
A little fucked up, don't you think?
I'm not going to blink. I'm physically incapable of that.
So, you got a fix for my, and he waves the nub. Problem?
I mean,
I'm a two-hander.
that sounds like a you problem, but I guess I have some ideas.
Please?
See, now that's how you initiate a conversation. Politeness. You're learning. Too bad it didn't save you. It might not save you in time for when your friend. I was gonna say friend. I was gonna say comrade. Person who stands near you, gets to you. And he'll label off the options I give you then.
Fire will tell him which option he wants.
For a permanent grafting of that kind of machinery, I'll need some time and some spare parts.
Okay. Is there somewhere around here I can go get those for you? Or
Do you see a junkyard?
I can fly up and look for one. Does he stop me?
Yes, Marcos, grab him. It just grabs
Oh.
you like a balloon. Are you really going to be exacerbating your wounds like that?
What do you mean? This is the one wound.
No, I stitched up like fucking 11 of them.
Huh?
Look under your shirt, dumb fuck.
Lifts up his shirt and sees like all of his internal organs are gone.
You look, brother. You look like you got Trigun body scars on you. I'll give you a moment to quickly
Alright.
Google that.
Yes.
Look, if he doesn't know what that is, he's uncultured.
He isn't cultured. I already know that.
What is this
Shake my
weeb
head.
shit?
Heard of it, but I don't have a mental image for it.
Oh God, you all pain me.
Oh. Ouch.
Oh no, he's hot.
I
He
knew
is
you were
hot.
gonna say that. I knew it. I knew it.
I'm nothing if not predictable, Bill.
The aloes are at it again.
Anyway. Yeah, you're not exactly in good shape. And neither is your remnant of Arcana there, or relic, as the young hip kids say.
Yeah, I can't hold it.
It's How did you make it?
I bashed some shit together in the woods. How did I make this?
He stares at you, and you know when Aku just gets flabbergasted, the flame goes out.
Fractal, if he rolls inside, we'll see Martyr genuinely is like, wait, how did I make this?
Life is unfair. You
I
have
think there
any
was a.
fucking idea how long it took for me to make this. Okay. Just bash some shit in the woods.
Well, I didn't find the shit in the woods. I found the shit in a cave, and then I slammed them together in a bonfire in the woods. Continues to stare.
I know he said he doesn't need to blink, but I can feel his eye just twitching.
Just slowly zoom. Matter of fact, it looks exactly like this.
He's just staring at me like, so, you. Where's everybody else?
Why would I know that?
Because you know a lot of things.
I know a lot of necromancy.
Okay, where are my friends' bodies?
Wow. Such faith in
Oh,
us.
your sister's is right now.
I've turned her into a coat. Look.
I'm now part monk.
To be fair, that would be a very cool coat.
Okay, Necronomicon, get back
so-
in your box.
He's
So
literally
in this
firing
game,
the
in
face
this
of a
game,
circle.
we're allowed to turn things into fun coats. But when I want to turn a displacer beast into a fucking pimp coat, then we've got problems. Okay.
When the party disagrees, the kitty weapons are better. Anyway. As far as I can tell, let me check Fractal spell list real quick. Make sure I didn't give him sending. Yes, party allies. A fun, underpopulated folder. Let's see here. Slow, summon an edge, erupting earth, improved touch. No, no, nope. But he does not have sending. Unfortunate. Yeah, I have no idea. I currently have Misha out scouting. But I saw like a giant bird earlier. So I'm not sending her too far. Does it look like the bird was made of lightning?
Ouch.
It was about the size of 2 buildings.
Of the 2 buildings. Wow, that's a lot.
I can literally beat you to death with your own arm. But I'm not, because I want to study it. So the best thing to do right now is to catch our bearings, figure out how you're going to be of any use, disarmed, as you are.
Wow. I'd give you a round of applause, but
He gets it.
Just jump up and down and do it with your cheeks.
starts throwing it back. Clap, 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 clap.
He's dummy thick, and the clap of his ass cheeks are alerting the guards.
Alerting the Necron.
By the way, we're not sitting out here. We're going to take a rest. And in lieu of not standing out like a sore thumb, I figured out a fun way to use a spell. And he's going to walk past you,
Cast power.
kind of just boot you out the way. Move.
Remember the thing you were talking about being nice? You know, hey, just walk around me and say, excuse me.
Get out the
I
way.
didn't say I was good at it.
Yeah, it's obvious, fuckhead.
Okay, you can sleep outside. He kind of clears away the tent from the foundation, and kind of he writes a magical circle, but then writes runes around it that vaguely look like weird inverted geometry. And then what looks like a manhole cover appears on the slab. All right, come on,
I hop up.
hop in.
I hop in. Now
Okay.
what?
He opens it, and there's a ladder leading down underground.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I jump down the hole. Foop. He will attempt to use his wings to break.
This is a very, sure.
I'm sorry, do you know which character was stuck with Fractal by random chance? This is what he gets.
Do you think Ronnie would be? He looks at Marcos. Do you think Ronnie would be upset if I just killed him? I can build him again. Maybe stuff more brains in there. Oh, well. Progress science.
A loud thud as I hit the bottom.
There it is.
I think this time I would be the one to kill your character.
What's your in score?
Iranians or martyrs?
I know Martyr's score.
7.
What's your
Oh, buddy.
What's your in save one?
In save?
Yeah.
4.
Tank 3 psychic glances.
Plus 4.
Anyway, Fractal's sundered bunker is now a go, as he has successfully inverted the magic tower spell to just make a whole ass bunker, kind of like the buried library in Avatar.
I knew it.
Wan Shi Tong, he who knows
He who
10,000 things.
The gaze with the one brain cell.
So that's where Martyr and Fractal are for the rest of that evening. Zwickich, what are you and your ilk doing?
Aradia has ritually cast Commune with Nature and kind of just has her hands buried down to the wrist in the soil.
I'm sorry.
Sitting like
I forgot to roll for the most important thing. What's Matron doing?
Yo. What is Matron doing? Eyes closed.
Dying.
As soon as any of her allies that are not Vicenna or Zrickich, because she already knows that they're here, get in that 3-mile radius of her, she will know it. The earth will tell her. Just constantly sending out sonar pings.
No one is within 3 miles of you.
Nope, she's just keeping it ritually cast. So that's what she's doing.
Alright. So you are all just sitting out there in the wasteland, just around Arania, cross-legged on the ground.
Ricketts is sanding down horns.
With what?
And
Pretty sure I have a...
Whetstone?
Oh, no, I don't anymore. I got rid of it. Or used it. For something.
No, you gave it away to Martyr. You were gonna
okay.
throw it out, and I went, "Ooh, I'll take a whetstone." Like, I'm not gonna need a whetstone.
to be fair, you could just use sand and a rock.
That's true.
Maybe.
There are many sands and many rocks in this place.
So what do
Sandy
we...
is.
Okay. You rub at it with sand against a rock. You don't feel you're making much progress until you look and there's just a dent in the rock.
Tragic.
It's permanent.
Yeah, to be fair, the rock is actually, never mind.
The rock
Sandstone?
I was gonna say it's sedimentary, but it might be volcanic. It depends on where exactly.
It's also non-magical.
Fair enough. Either way, anyhow you justify it, does not matter all too much.
So y'all just sitting out there in the middle of the antlion field.
It feels like, especially because I told Sippy we would essentially hold our position so he can find us.
Cool. It's getting pretty late, and the land gets real dark.
If they express concern about this, Arania will just very absentmindedly, it's okay. I can sense when anything is within 3 miles of us. On the underground or on the ground.
Oh!
Mile radius.
Can you post commune with nature to me real quick?
Yes.
I want to take a quick gander at this to know if I should get real body horror. Okay, he's an unnatural. 300 of the land within 300 miles. In case, okay.
But I can also know prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples.
Okay.
So people's basically being,
Wait.
where are my friends?
Is this a ritual cast spell?
Yes.
Cool. All right. So means
It does have the
animals.
ritual
Animals. Good. And the radius on the also is 3 miles.
3 miles.
Okay.
Because I am above ground.
Probably about 100 feet below you is the vague shaping of a very large, you can guess antlion. And then several others, all writhing around. You can
They
feel
fucking.
no, maybe you have no idea. You see the young ones, old ones, prey that's
On
still
this thing.
alive, prey that wishes it wasn't alive. Writhing around underground, not that terribly far away from you.
But you know what? Not getting any closer.
Nope.
And if it does, I'll know.
We will. As long as you don't go near the pits, there shouldn't be any reaction. Alright. Sippy.
Uhal suddenly shows up and stabs a bunch of sticks into the pits and then disappears.
Good luck with that.
Is it my turn to do turn things?
It is turn to do turn things.
Okay. So he got the last response from Arania. Sippy unfortunately is running out of spell slots, so he doesn't want to respond to that one because he doesn't know where U-Haul is, first of all. So he is going to try to contact U-Haul because that was the last person he was kind of looking for.
Let me just do something. Oh, no, wait. It wasn't that one. It was this one.
Where the fuck?
The fuck? He out here scat.
What classification of spell is sending again?
Means school of magic?
Yeah.
Where the fuck? Evocation. Is it evocation?
I don't have it.
It says it's evocation on the thing, but I'm just gonna double check that just in case it's weird.
Huh.
Yeah, no, it's evocation.
That's
You're basically sending out a radio wave. That's what sending is.
Fair enough. I don't know. For some reason, I just figured it was divination. I don't know.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, you get the spell.
Yeah.
Thank God. He will reply back.
Oh, you haven't even sent the fucking message yet, my guy.
Yeah, he has. He knows that what you're about to say.
Slow
Read your mind.
roll.
Yeah,
Tell me, you're about to tell me a clue of where they're at.
Yeah. I am alone. Oh yeah. Wait. Let me just count, and I might add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So Martyr seems in trouble. I'll add that.
Uhal is writing what he's gonna say. Respond.
Mhm. Oh yeah, I'll also add. Out of spells. Just yeah, I cannot really do this anymore. Unfortunately, it is not a ritual.
And now I send in the Umber Hooks. You!
But yeah, otherwise, Sippy is just continuing to head towards the fissure on Old Blue, tank style.
Uhal will reply back, in a city named Salazen, by myself. Don't feel exactly safe. Possibly might have to leave soon.
Okie doke.
Will follow the fisher. If he does.
Yeah.
Or if I do.
Okay, Sippy is like, okay, that's basically everyone. And he's pretty much he technically has 2 more spells, but they are 1/4 and 1/5, so he doesn't exactly know if he should use them at this point. He might have to use them to defend himself. So that is it. He just tells Old Blue, when you get tired, tell me, and we will find a place to settle down for the night.
We'll find a rest stop.
Yes.
You find a Sunday stand, a free ice cream stand, just like in SpongeBob.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Sonny, it's free ice cream. Don't you want a Sunday?
Is this actually happening, or are you just being
No,
dingus?
I'm being a dingus.
Okay. So yeah, that's what Zip is doing. Just continuing to head out.
All right, here's what I'm going to do, so I don't do this like roundabout for the next in-game 2 days now. I'm going to roll off with the party.
Ooh.
I am going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 D100. You all are going to roll a D100 on your own. And if I roll higher, it will not be a pleasant reunion. If you all collectively roll higher, I'll streamline it. You guys get a small bout of good luck, and manage to get mostly closer to each other. All right.
All right.
I will go first. So we all.
You want us to roll our
What order
D100s in an
are we
order?
in?
Yes, I will call you all one by one to do it.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh dear.
All right.
Shout out to Zrikich. Oh, sorry, Rania.
The DM has an ace card. I'm gonna don't look at that Sagittarius.
Mm-hmm.
And I get her.
Did you steal my Sagittarius?
No.
You shush. You laid out how you were gonna do it. Don't you go pulling any bullshit now.
You know that moment when you watch other games on YouTube and you're like, I'm going to use my ruin point. I'm in the wrong game for that.
Yeah. You were not in Wrath and Glory.
I am not in Wrath and Glory.
Don't worry. We still have a Connor and a Shane on our side. So
You know what? That's fair. I'm still in it to win it. All right, so we're gonna cycle around from when I found you all. All right, Martyr, go first. D100. Good start.
Nice.
All right, Iranian
Well,
Zerkich.
Which do you want first?
I don't care.
Gasp. Rude. That's racist.
Very.
Oh. Okay. I get
Always Shane ruining things.
Oh!
No! It's not always Shane!
Hubris. Delicious. All right, so if I could petition the other two of you to both roll ones, guys, collectively, I think y'all are at 190 now.
1 success, 2 failures.
No. You should have to collectively beat that number.
Oh,
Math.
it's added.
Yeah, additive.
Oh.
Yeah,
So-
we're at
so-
116.
I will do math then.
Well, that gave us a great opener. Y'all are the ones fucking it up.
Okay, so I'm next,
We're
I
at
guess.
116.
I think we got it.
We win.
We'll beat it.
You win.
We're at 206.
Just so I can hear it. Well, go and roll, Uhal.
Sippy.
How do you get a
Saves
negative
again.
100?
Yeah,
We
you're good.
clock in with a total of 260.
If I had rolled even remote. All right. Anyway, yeah, I am a bastard of my word. So it is a tumultuous next couple of days. And you all slowly meet up with each other. Due to inclement weather, slowing down two of them. They and you are allowed to leave and you are given gifts of rations and whatnot from the citizens of Salazan if you so wish, Uhal, to leave.
Wow, they they seemed way more suspicious.
Okay. I mean,
It's like a Lotus Eater thing. If he eats the gifts, he's doomed.
I'll try
Just
not
for
to eat
no
them.
just for no reason, roll me 2 more con saves for the next 2 days.
There's no pomegranates in there, are there?
Lotus Eater.
They have cactus, sweet cactus.
Is there a casino?
Huge. It'll
It's-
quench you.
It's the quenchiest.
All right, next one.
Mushroom.
No,
Bushy giant friend.
Well, since it's days, I might as well use my thing that allows me to re-roll that.
all right, you want to reroll that? Reroll it.
Mm,
9,
alright.
11.
9/11.
Somebody call him Bush.
That.
To be fair, it probably was the lizard people that did it.
It was the amphibians, Bill.
I don't think so.
Greg
The
Krieger.
real question is Uhal on the list?
Oh no.
Stephen Hawking with a 2 media split. So
Back here.
Uhal, you are given gifts and you are a little reluctant to leave. These people have been so kind to you. They've given you and your book so much to eat. You feel almost like sad to leave. These people are more welcoming than even your party members that have been largely ignored. Only useful for magic. They're just I don't think they you don't think they like you. And
Zerkis just wants to make me a murder weapon.
and Cillian offers you free passage through their town anytime you wish. Just hold out your hand.
Oh,
And you
Well,
feel
just give us your name.
Might as well.
yeah. You hold out the top of your hand, and he clasps it ever so gently but firmly, and you feel
Grasp it.
and you feel it a little bit of itchiness at the top of your hand.
Oh, itchy.
Yes, it does that a little bit.
Well,
And then
What
he,
is it?
he takes off his hand, and there's a little purple tattoo sitting on top of your hand.
A single
Oh.
pouch of za is given to you.
No, it looks like one of the flowers off of this. go to ForgeFire. ForgeFire.
ForgeFire.
Looks like one of those little plants on top of that.
Quick, someone tell me what flower that is.
You need Nightshade?
I have
Yeah.
it's Nightshade.
It's Nightshade.
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
totally a sweet pea. Don't worry about it.
Eat one. Eat this, Midori.
Eat this.
Oh mate, I think that might be poison. I didn't stutter.
Midoriya, kill yourself so I can go pipe your mother.
Young Midoriya, go move this beach onto another one. I'm going to go train with Mother. Go do all for one or whatever.
Hello?
Connor's been on some interesting forums lately.
They did say it's not. I don't think it's bad. I'm pretty sure that's what they called
That's
themselves.
just a sign that you were a friend of the Nightshade Marauder clan. It's just a misnomer. We're labeled Marauder clans around these parts just because we don't have as much as the other peoples. However, this will let you pass the emotions to the weird smoky barrier. Passage into our lands to visit with your friends, should you feel the need to rest.
Thank you, kind sir. It's a welcoming visit.
Yes,
I enjoyed my stay.
we enjoy your stay as well. Quite clever young man. You're very smart. Now be on your way. They need your great wisdom and guidance.
Indeed, they do. One of them is very stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Only one?
And you leave the barrier, and you look back, and you see a faint shimmer, and you realize this is probably how the place has stood for so long, without a fucking Titanic-sized bird just yeeting in and ripping a building out of the ground.
He nods, and he'll head off.
And you feel as if your travel speed is bolstered somehow. And then about 3 days later, 3 days later, everyone appears almost at the same time to converge on each other, roughly right here. Roughly right here.
I don't have a token to move there, so I don't know why you're getting mad at me.
Even martyr. Okay.
Even martyr, because Fractal has fucking. So what you guys see approaching from the south bothers you a little bit. So you know how Norman's always going on about the village? There is just an entire giant centipede looking thing thing made of skeletons just slithering through the sands.
The whole village is an undead abomination.
Just an entire mass of bones with what appears to be a tent. Not even a tent. A tower built into the bone creature, and sitting on like a veranda is just Fractal, for whatever reason, sipping a pina colada in a Hawaiian shirt.
Amazing. A great beach vacation for him.
I shouldn't be surprised.
Also, I'm taking credit for us all showing up. It's going to be Sippy sending throughout the entire 3 days. Trying to...
Alright. Hey, Martyr.
I'm taking credit for it, since I rolled the 90.
Hey, Martyr, or Connor, I need you to do me a favor, and you're gonna really want to roll high for this one. You listening, buddy?
Yep, sorry, I forgot I was muted.
All
I
right.
said yes, but
I need you to roll me separately a D100 three times. Roll high.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nah, roll low. Let's fall out.
I'll allow you to ask one of your party members once if you want. If you want to look for anyone who has high luck.
nah, fuck them.
He don't
Wow.
need no man to take care of him, damn. So.
From the hip.
Caleb's like, my plans are going up in flames.
Oh no, this is just something that it's gonna be fucking hilarious. All right. So I had 3 outcomes here, and the fact that you rolled not only above 50 each time, but above 70, except for 1 there, but it's close enough. So I'll let it run. So I'll describe. I know how to describe.
Look, here comes the consequences chasing me right now.
Add page. Alright, how big should this be? I will know. Grab it. Where is it? Come on, premium assets. Right. Ooh, I like that one. What's that? This one is 35 by 35? There we go. Layer. Map layer. Now, if I have this correctly size-wise. Ah, yes. Good, good, good. Alright, could you all put this put yourselves on this map and put you on right here? Boop.
Oh dear.
No, not fractal. Main party. Here go.
Interesting. Where in any... Do you want to shift click to where you want us to be?
Anywhere. This you find yourselves in some ruins. And you can all spread yourselves out fully rested, wherever you want. Fractal's bone mound has receded into his staff, and he's just sitting in his tower. Off the screen. Everyone on the map?
Oh shit.
Where's
I'm gonna try to-
Rickage?
We missing a rat.
Is he stealthing hard?
I was gonna try to do divine intervention.
Where do you want him?
Anywhere. You're gonna try and do divine intervention?
I was before we met.
What were you gonna do? Or try?
No, just no. I was just saying. I was planning on doing. I was doing it before we met up.
Oh.
Like, hey, could you just like gate me over to like the closest grouping of my ally?
Nah, don't worry about it. You're all converging on these ruins, and as you're all sort of meeting together here, you hear a rumbling.
Do I hear Attack on Titan music?
What the fuck? I
What?
did not. That cut out. So that was not. That was mostly cutting off like that.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
that's what I got too, buddy.
Oh well. I'll figure the mic out eventually someday. Wait, hang on. Maybe if I just turn noise suppression off. Who needs that? Yes. Unfiltered pyro. I am infinity. Alright. Where is it? Where is thing? Come here. Please be here. It is here. I am so happy. Hello.
Not again.
Hello.
Diabolus.
Hello.
Yes.
I am Black the
Who
Oblos.
that?
I am here. A Black Diablos punches out of the ground. And it sits there.
Said I heard you were trying to have a touching reunion. None of that.
And shakily, past its like Triceratops back horn covering, steps a figure, and
Yes.
and flips you all the double birds.
Yes.
I lived, bitch.
Hi, matron.
She flipped. Fuck off.
You seem to have the situation well in hand.
Something like that. She turns to the right, sees Miter, and passes out and falls off of Diablos.
Oh, fuck.
The Diablos looks down, leaves.
Oh, I thought we were about to have to roll initiative.
Yeah, I don't want to fight a Black Diablos.
How bad could it be?
Death?
I mean, this one's stronger than the average Black Diablos in the book Marcel has.
I don't
Damn
know
it.
what that.
So yeah, let me just put Matron down here.
Can I get to her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can, but in a comic fashion, you are both bowled over by Vicenna.
You know what? That's fair. I was just trying to get close enough to catch Grasping Vine to catch her.
Yeah, a small cyclone catches her.
Meanwhile, Sippy's jogging over, just like walk on the scene, jog on the scene, don't run. That's how you trip and fall.
You're not sure where
What?
you're not sure where they got it, but yeah, you're now wearing the captain hat. Ol has an old timey World War II helmet, with like a little like Red Cross patch on the front. But Ba has a nurse hat, and Lou just has a bandana.
Mm-hmm. They are my assistants.
Just wait till you eat a chaos core and merge with these ones.
Oh God, no! I've had one slime.
But now you
character.
have 3, and Walter was at least like smart. These are just they're not bright boys.
Oh, but they're friends.
They are friend-shaped, and they are friendly. So anyway, a severely beaten to shit matron wearing a red armband on her arm. Just But
Keep going.
yeah,
I'll make that.
okay. Wearing a red armband.
Oh my god!
Thank you.
Never mind. So you go up and you see her on the ground.
Yep. Sippy's rubbing his hands together and will do life transference.
Where?
Yeah, basically. So 23. So that's 46 plus 5, so she gets 51 HP.
Okay, that's almost full. She kind of like shocks awake, and she just looks around deliriously. And as Facen is like, "Come on, drink slowly, and she pulls out a canteen and just leans her head back a bit, just slowly dribbles it in.
Yeah, can Sippy do a medicine check to see if there's any ailments that would not be covered by just general healing?
Oh yeah, sure. By all means.
Okay.
She has more bruised skin than not.
Okay.
Whether that's internal bleeding, you'd have to take a closer look. She looks like she just went through the roughest jump of her life.
Okay. But like with a 24, does she look like she's dying, or like does that like because internal bleeding is like on that scale would be like dying?
You've seen what Marta's been through. If they're in any way remotely near each other in terms of vitality, she'll be fine.
Okay. So
by the way,
yeah,
you've all just realized you're together again, and Martyr is lopsided.
Yeah. So Sippy's looking at Matron and was like, well, the usual nonsense that these two just looks up at the arm. Well, unfortunately, that is not something I can fix yet.
Not the BRB.
No.
Well, while he goes BRB, U-Haul will walk up to Zerkich and be like, "Yo, Zerkich, look at this cool tattoo I got."
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. It's something about the Nightshade Marauder clan. I don't know. It's the town I landed in.
And you got a tattoo?
Yeah, because they have a little like mist thing that like hides their town. So like you need, I guess this tattoo allows me to like enter whenever I need to.
Are you sure that's all it does?
Well, that's all I know it does now. Who knows if that's all it does?
Do you have Identify? Probably want to check it.
I guess I can. Not speaking logic.
Wouldn't necessarily want it to do other things. Like track you, curse you, or something.
Yeah. You, Mr. Freaking, Wait, I can't cast. Wait, no, I can't cast Identify. I don't have the pearl.
No pearl.
Gasp. No pearl.
Guess you'll just have to wait to
Wait a
figure
minute.
out.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I cast Legend Lord. No.
Oh, nope, never mind. I do have a pearl.
So you do cast Identify?
Yes.
Let me read this real. Touch a creature throughout the casting. You learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. I mean, you are under the effect of the Nightshade clan's marking.
Is that it? It doesn't say like I'm not cursed or anything.
Doesn't say what it does. And I'm stretching the intent on spell there. That's more of a magical marking, not a specific spell.
Okay.
Assume what you will.
Identify circuits? It didn't really identify a whole lot.
Lucky.
So I guess I'll wait and see.
You can say you're not specifically under the effects of bestow curse or any active spell. So whatever that mark does, as far as you know, it says the guy says it's pretty much a passport.
Well, it's pretty much passport.
Yep.
Though I will say, I think there's a reason it's a passport, and we probably don't want to be out in the open like this.
Probably not.
Because, like I said, there's probably a reason that they had a mist surrounding their town. So, like, I don't think we want to find out what that reason is.
I think we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I gotta get up and use the restroom.
All right.
Welcome back.
What up your arm?
Oh, Fractal cut it off.
I don't care that he's metal and a skeleton and undead. I'm gonna kill the fucking skeleton. Where is he?
Oh no, he should
Arania-
die if I kept it.
Arania, you saw what it looked like before.
Fractal's just standing there wearing
I
sunglasses.
really had time to see it. It happened very quickly.
You did
I
see
mean,
you did see him get dragged past you with a chunk of warpstone where his arm was.
Fractal has it in a box somewhere if you want to see it.
Yeah, you all see it?
Why do I feel like
Yes.
this is a trick question?
No, he just said he gets to keep it.
Yeah, it's mine now.
I don't want to know what you plan to do with it.
I'm going to study it.
He
Can I
doesn't
study it with you?
pushing his little fingers together.
He looks over at you.
Is Fractal on the map somewhere?
Yes, he walked over. Plunk.
Do you have your new arm yet?
No, it's just a nub.
No.
Nubba yubba.
Just like gently holding the bicep, like, not touching the nub because it's only been a few days. It's still gonna be really tender.
Fractal's a professional.
Is he?
What?
Is he a
Listen.
professional healer though?
No, but he's really good at stitching.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Sippy's-
the stitches are still gonna be tender.
Yeah, Sippy's gonna check out the arm, see if Fractal actually did a good job.
Use the same tools as he did on the corpses, and now it's infected. What do you mean fleshy gets sick?
Can I roll a medicine check to see if Fractal did a good job?
What do you mean my tools are dirty? I wipe them off every time I use them with a rag. Fractal, you have to do more than that.
You ever
What?
wash the rag? Why would I do that?
You organics are so easy to make sick.
Yes.
I am a professional.
I'm just gonna roll a medicine check because you never answered me.
Three of you started talking, and then Marcel messaged me because I'm pretty sure Shane's vamping.
I told
Yo.
him you dropped a Black Diablos,
Yeah. He said.
and then it walked away.
He said, you fucking up a Black Diablos personality? Come on, man. I'm like, yeah, I'm not using horny Diablos yet. It's what I had on hand.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, but by the way, Black Diablos are just normal Diablos in heat,
I remember that now.
enraged. So, and they're already
Didn't
playing.
both of my ex-girlfriends?
For the game.
Can I make a medicine check to see?
Make the
if-
check!
You never said I could, so I never did.
The stitching is pristine.
But does it seem like the
No sign of
bones
infection?
are in the right place?
Yes.
Okay. Everything's fine with it.
Given the
Is
fact
that
that
gonna grow back?
no,
I
He's
don't
not
think
a
so.
lizard.
No, that thing's fucking gone.
Matron, I can't regrow limbs, can I?
I mean, I might be able to much, much later on.
Eventually, I can fix this. Eventually, I think. He's just looking at it still, examining. Maybe. Squints.
So here's the big
So-
problem.
Can I get
Boom,
I
to the edge.
Getting lectured by Marcel. God damn it, Shane.
Who hands?
Oh wait, no.
You know what? You're right.
Who hands?
I have to fix my mistakes. You're all fighting a Black Diablos because I'm being
Huh?
bullied by Tatanka.
Drop him in.
No emotional reunion for you. Everyone, thank Marcel.
Thanks, Marcel.
Fuck you, Marcel.
All right,
Marcel,
keep talking.
Marceau.
Damn it,
I need
Marcel.
2 hands. Fractal said he might be willing to make me a hand if I give him some spare parts, but fresh out of gears and whistles.
I am not entirely sure there is a spare part on this side of the continent.
I guess we'll have to go to the place with hose. You know, he's got all that tech stuff. Maybe he'll give me something.
Okay.
How far away
Zerkich
is
walks
that?
up to you, Martyr.
Oh, no.
Martyr's spider sense tingles. Slowly head turn as it's too late to get to evade you.
Arani is on guard.
He has a sword in his hand.
Hola, mi amigo. He's not breathing out. He's holding his breath.
Zerkich is just staring right in your eyes with the sword in his hand.
Martyr's just staring there at a loss for words. Just kind of biting his lip.
And he'll raise it up and then just drop it on the ground.
Martyr will slowly bend down to pick it up. Thank you, Zerkich.
He's just staring.
Zerkich, are you alright?
He does not look away from Martyr.
I'm sorry for what it's worth. I didn't realize it would hurt you like that.
Martyr. How about we go over a little lesson? Tell me again. Why do you fight Hybris?
He controlled my life and he tortures the innocent.
That he does. He controls Hybrians, sends them out to a war, brainwashes them.
Pointing to Matron without looking away.
And you want to fight against him. It's a noble cause, huh?
I
Fighting
think so.
against the tyrant. Is that what you tell yourself?
Yes, I do.
Let's put things into perspective.
And he'll take out Balefang.
Hmm.
And he'll grab onto that horn that he has. And he'll just start cutting away at that horn.
Using Belfang?
Yes.
Okay, the magic blade does slowly slice through it.
As it breaks off. Is it connected to the point of where it has like blood veins through it, or is it just
No, these are
horn?
nubs. This is what a neophyte gracer would have, an apprentice.
Colors.
As he cuts that one off, he'll drop it on the ground in front of Martyr.
You see that? Not once have I ever done anything involving rat magic, warpstone, anything. Getting simply within a decent range of a vermin lord corrupted my entire bloodstream and infected me with whatever that was. I don't know what it's changed. And I won't bother to look. As long as I can still function and do my job, it does not matter. But do you see, Martyr, how much influence they had over me? Someone who has spurned them and ignored them and avoided them at every point. And its attention probably never even noticed I was there. Its foul, corruptive influence attacked me without even noticing. And that's just one vermin lord. Do you know what that thing will do now that it's free?
I don't.
When you speak of Hybris and every foul thing that he's done, imagine that twice over. All the pain, all the control, all the death. All of that will be done against Skaven everywhere. And it won't even have a purpose. It will do all of that for no reason. When you think of your grand cause against Hybris and all the terrible things that Hybris has done, there are 13 vermin lords. Think of how much worse things have been because of them.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize how strong it was. I just thought it was a strong rat. I wanted to try and save you. All of you. God. Demigod. Whatever it was. I didn't know it was that strong. I didn't think I had the power to hold something that strong. I was wrong.
Apologies don't fix things. You've unleashed a creature of pure evil. You wanted to save everyone. You wanted to save us. You want to save your hybrids. And you turn things that you should not. You unleashed a vermin lord, which very well could have killed us all anyway. We're lucky that it was entertained enough.
He'll point to Arania, and then to Sippy, and then to Uhal.
You didn't trust your allies and made a decision that could have damned us worse than death. When I told you before then that you have to think, that you have to understand consequences, you ignored me. Whether you wanted to or not, I saw that you ignored me moments later. And if you will continue to danger everyone and everything, then once we are done, you will no longer see me. And if the time comes where someone puts a mark on you, martyr, I will take it.
Do whatever I can to make it up. I'm following your lead.
The fuck?
Don't want to lose you as a friend, Ikesh. I'll listen to you more now.
His ear will twitch.
Friend is not even considerable at this point.
Then an ally. I don't want to do you wrong again. And I'm going to listen to everything you say.
That's not what I asked. If I were to tell you to kill Arania, would you?
No.
And why? Why would you not?
Because it's wrong.
He'll look to Arania.
Because it's wrong. What you made right there was a decision. You probably thought about it. You need to do that more often. That is all. Keep that sword until you get another arm. I will not have you be useless.
He will cut off his other horn and toss it into the sand. Then he'll put Balefang away.
Your grand quest against Hybris will fail if you do not change.
And then he will walk away.
I think that is a good spot to call it. Unless anyone else has any last remarks besides that.
That was deep, Zerkage.
Alright. And stop recording.